Top of the day, top of the week. I'm gonna have to really jump into this really fast, as usual, things to do. Um, and I'm gonna have to be apologetic also because there's gonna be certain new terms that I'm gonna use that everybody may or may not be familiar with, but just stick with me. I'm gonna pull it together in all the ways I do. There's a term right now, that's on the lips of people. This what they call is circling the block, right? They circle the block, aka kind of sort of like they went away from something and then they came back to it. And what I speak about a lot of times is relationships. So your relationship again can be your intimate situations, but it can also be your job situation, or like I say, anything that you and another person or parties gets into is a relationship. So when we talk about circle the block, um, some people, celebrate it like it's a good thing, and some people stand on it like I ain't never doing that. Now watch this. If you're in a toxic situation, abusive, one-sided, all these kind of situations, forward, right? No stops, no U-turns, one way. That'll be the thing to do. But when you think about quote unquote circling the block, there is a fictitious nature to it, right? If you think that you're going to go back to something that you thought was good, um, the thing is that what you're going back to no longer exists, right? And in the very simple nature, in the fact that we can remember certain things, but we can never actually physically go back in time to what something used to be, there is no going back to anything, right? So circling the block when it comes to relationship could be kind of cool because at the end of the day, you nor that entity, person, thing is the same. So if you go back armed with knowledge of what the past was, but yet though you can add into some new spice or recreate a situation, do that. That's good, right? Uh, to break the cryptic nature out of it, think about this like, those who know, whatever, not from this state, spent more than 20 years away from said state. And if I was to actually, literally circle said block, it looks nothing like it did. Like I got pulled to task one time. I'm like, I love, where I'm from, New Jersey. It is what it is. And cat that lives in now is like, yo, you don't know Jersey like I know Jersey. I really had to bow to that. You're living in a situation that I don't. I'm 100% living in a fictitious thing inside my mind of a time 30 years ago that no longer exists. The block is way harder for you than it is for me. I get that, right? So when you talk about a situation where you're thinking about circling the block in your life, weigh it out. Don't be a slave to nostalgia. Don't be haunted by positivity. Really think about it. But at the same token, also think about the fact that the two of you really are not the same, and this really could be a good thing. I'm gonna leave on that. Again, as we get to the end of the month and we're thinking about things we're gonna do going into the next month, it's not bad. Put the hazard lights on. Stop, pull over, and think about it. If it was abusive, put that point in drive, keep it moving. But look in the rearview mirror a couple of times, see what you're thinking about, right? I gotta get out of here. I definitely appreciate and love you. See you soon.